Next week will mark 23 years since the September 11th, 2001 terrorist attacks. Nearly 3,000 lives were lost that day. Now, there are events all across the country and our state to honor and remember those lives lost. March to the Capitol is one of them. So joining us this morning is Michael Duncan, from the organizer, but you're also a firefighter that leads the walk every year. You actually do it in full gear too.
Yeah, in full bunker gear.
And how long is the march?
It's 21 miles.
Gotcha. So, and all that gear too, depending on the weather. Hopefully it stays nice for you here this year. But
Yeah,
it can be.
we'll hope the weather's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's just start with your connection 23 years ago to 9/11. Then we'll get a little bit more into the walk.
So I remember that day in Waukee. A lot of people do remember the specific day, kind of like JFK or Pearl Harbor. People can say they knew where they were. I remember in Waukee it was a very blue sky day, and it was just a moment that caused the country and a lot of people to pause and really think. And so we do this to help remember those lost, but also remember the event.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, everybody remembers where they were on that day. One of my earliest memories for sure. Okay, so why was the walk brought here? It started in Missouri, if I'm thinking correctly.
Yeah, it was started in St. Louis by a guy named Bo Druckelman, and Bob Lyon brought it here to Des Moines. He was from St. Louis and participated in it several years. And this is our 8th year, and it's going strong.
Now, not that the anniversary of it is something that you're looking forward to, but is this an event for you that you enjoy? For we have talked about in the past, thinking about the lives lost, remembering those, honoring those. Is this something that you look forward to every year?
I do. We meet lots of people. A lot of people come out. A lot of people wave. A lot of people honk. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people in support of it. We have the Young Patriots Club. They come and sing at the end. A very fitting and very nice conclusion to the event. And we open it at the Centennial Park in Waukee, and the Waukee Fire Department gives us an escort to the Waukee Fire Station. So we definitely look forward to the connections to the police officers that do traffic control, to the people that come back year after year.
Mm-hmm. And film you on the route. People do they do honk in support. So if anybody's been out in West Des Moines, the Waukee area, and see that on 9/11, this is Michael. It's Michael doing it right here. So 8 years going on here. You mentioned Centennial Park is where the walk starts. You also mentioned 21 miles. Why is it 21 miles long?
It symbolizes a 21 gun salute. It's very humbling to walk 21 miles. It takes a long time. It's a commitment out of the day. It helps us more than just one moment to honor and remember these people, and it's humbling.
No, absolutely. So how is important in the connection with the community? You've seen it develop over 8 years. Have you felt it grow, or have you felt people get more involved in honoring those?
Yeah, we have lots of volunteers, a committed group of people that help continue it from year to year, and there's a lot of people that really look forward to it as well, that each year they come back and they tell stories from previous years, and we get new people. We're always looking for new people to join us, and it's a great event to help honor those that were lost on 9/11.
So how does it feel to see people coming back over the years to participate, but then maybe you're seeing some in the younger generation getting involved, maybe some new faces as well. So seeing old friends, but also developing new ones. How is that?
That's really nice. We see lots of people. Some people bring their service dogs or walk their dogs. We have people that walk their children, and the children, I think, it leaves an impression on them that I assume that they'll go. My daughter walks from year to year, and she really enjoys it and looks forward to meeting the people and the firefighters at the fire stations. We stop at 7 different fire stations: Waukee, Windsor Heights, West Des Moines, Clive, Des Moines. And so we meet lots of firefighters and get a chance to thank them and give our appreciation to them for their service.
Absolutely. And last question here for you too. How do people, if they want to participate, where do they need to go to sign up, and how late are they able to sign up?
You can just show up, really. We do appreciate if people register. MarchToTheCapitol.com is our website, and we do have a Facebook page, March to the Capitol Des Moines, so people can connect that way. And we have free t-shirts for the first 50 people that sign up. We average about 40 people, so that leaves a few leftover t-shirts, hopefully, and we look forward to seeing you all.
Absolutely. You mentioned your daughter as well. She's in a firefighter's uniform off to the side here. Would she want to come up, or do you want to wave goodbye. We'll leave you with that.
Come on.
Come on up. Fully decked out. Love it.
Yeah, she loves it. Each year she does it, and there you are.
You look great. You look
Yep,
great.
she's going to march in her firefighter suit this year.
Awesome. Just like Dad. All
Yeah.
right. Well, Michael, thank you very much for joining us this morning. We'll wrap up with you coming up on 9/11. We'll be right back.
Thanks a lot.